Hi everyone, Hashim is here, and today I will analyze Hikaru versus Fabiano Caruana in the 8th round of the candidates. So Hikaru on the white pieces against Fabiano with the black pieces, and he started with e4. As usual, Fabiano played e5, knight f3, knight c6, and here Hikaru played bishop b5, classic Roy Lopez, and here he played a6. And after a6 as well, bishop a4 and knight f6. And after knight f6, Hikaru played d3 met by bishop c5. Here there's two lines, either bishop e7 if you want to be more solid, or bishop c5, and Fabiano did a chessable course about this line. So after bishop c5, Hikaru castled, and he played d6 here, Fabiano, or let's call him Fabi. And here the main line is to play c3 and try to push d4 in the long or short future. And as well as after b5, I will retreat to the bishop c2 instead of bishop b3, so it's a reasonable move. And here Fabi castled, and Hikaru played rook e1. After rook e1, here Fabi found a really good move, knight e7, trying to maneuver a bit with the knights, because it's not really straightforward how the black idea is gonna be, how he's gonna develop the position. So after knight b2, after knight e7, Hikaru played knight bd2, and here he played knight g6, Fabi. And after knight g6, okay, I'm positioning my knights quite well, and yeah, I have my eye on knight on the f4 square. So after this, here Hikaru played knight f1. He found this idea also to retreat the knight in the future, or yeah, because there's something really important that I think one of the grandmasters mentioned it, which is the hardest moves are the one that put the knight back. The hardest moves are the backwards knight moves. Anyway, knight f1, and here Fabi decided to play d5, and here Hikaru took, and after taking, he took back with the knight, and bishop b3, c6, d4, all classic so far. I'm not gonna go into depth. I want to go to the critical moment of the game, which is kinda after h3, c takes, knight d5, all standard, bishop e7. It's not all standard, but there's not too fancy calculations or main line to mention it here, even though there's a really critical moments. I will go to it. Knight g3, knight df4, rook e4, and this move was perfect move here, because basically I want to take, but after taking I don't want to, because here I want to take, but I don't want to keep this here, so I'll play this first. I will threat to take, and we will see what will happen. So he did this, and he had to retreat back, and after he retreat back, he decided to play here Hikaru a3, and a3 met by rook e8. Okay, I'm developing my knight as well, my rook as well in the open file. So rook e8, bishop d2, in developing the bishop finally. Knight f6, bishop g5. That was the only move in this position to keep the advantage. So here Hikaru immediately played this move. He only spent about around 20 seconds, and h3 met. Fabi played h3, and here you can't retreat back because it doesn't make sense. You wasted the move, and as well if you retreated back, I will take the rook for free. So I have to take here, and he takes back. So he had to give up the two bishop pairs. So after this, he played queen d2, even though queen d3 was slightly better, but who cares? Here Fabi played queen g5. He found this crucial move, and here stop the engine for a second, and here Hikaru played rook e3, because I don't want to trade queens. No, I'm happy with my position, and I'm trying to fight for a win here. And it's met by knight f4. And here Hikaru found, for me, it's the most important move of the game. If he didn't find this move, I thought black was going to win, because the thing is, black is so initiative here. He's controlling everything. And after Hikaru played h4 move, that's a beautiful move. Because now if you take, I'll play rook e4. So let's rook e4, and I'm thinking to take this by two pieces. So let's say takes, and I go here, and after g4 after g4, for example, it's not quite straightforward how we're gonna continue the game. I'm gonna bring the rook, and I'm too active in this game, you know what I mean? So this didn't happen, unfortunately. Instead, what happened is after h4, Fabi immediately played queen d5, and queen d5 met by queen e4 because there was a threat mate check. So he solved it by doing this, and knight g6 was played. Maybe the idea of I wasn't sure what was the idea. I want to get rid. I don't want to damage my pawn structure, as well as I want to keep my knight. I don't want to lose it. So knight g5, rook ae1, and here Fabi played knight f1. That was, I can't really understand this move, to be honest. Okay, he want to retrieve the knight, he want to play something like this, but as well keep an eye on the time, because now they reach the 28th move and still they got 12 moves till the time controlled. So after the move 40, they will get around 30 minutes, but with 30 seconds increment, and that's really important. So knight f8, rook e5, and now Hikaru start to take initiative. He is too good at this position. h5, because I'm threatening to take the knight. I'm threatening to take the pawn, and queen f4 he was slightly better, but come on, h5 also good. Bishop d7 was met, and he took back with the bishop, because if you take with the queen, you'll lose a queen, yeah. And now Hikaru played these moves instantly without thinking. Knight f5, queen f6, and here queen b4. He saw this line ages ago. Wow. So after he played this, after he played queen b4, now it's done. The idea is I'm threatening to take here, and this is protected by this. And how are you gonna solve the problems? For example, you say this, I gotta take here, and after I take, I'm threatening the rook as well. So here, Fabi, he was so nervous and scrambled, and he played b5. And after b5, basically Hikaru found this tactic, which is knight e7 check, and when you go here, knight d5. The idea is I'm threatening mate in 1, as well as I'm threatening the queen. And if, for example, if you play c5, I take here, no issues, and after you take, I take here, and I'm up a full piece. And Hikaru won this game with a really fashion way. So now he is on 4.5, which is, I think he's only half a point behind the first, which is Gokish. So yeah, what a game by Hikaru. As I told you before, I'm rooting for Hikaru. I hope he wins this game. I hope he wins this tournament. So let's see what will happen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video and the analysis. I will catch you soon. Bye bye.